Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Neon Abyss 2 demo for this Steam's Next Fest. We're going to play a new game here. I don't remember Neon Abyss 1. I did a Let's Look At of it, and that's basically as far as I went. I remember, I think, honestly, the art style is very... Single joystick precision. Precise control switch targets with the right stick. Single joystick is fine. I remember the art style. There was something about the gameplay that didn't really jive with me that much. I can't quite remember what my thoughts on Neon Abyss 1 was, but this is Neon Abyss 2. I know a lot of people liked Neon Abyss 1 as well. And if a lot of people like Neon Abyss 1, a lot of people will probably like Neon Abyss 2, so we're gonna check out the demo. Yo, rookie, I'm Icarus, Black Dog's slickest hacker. Relax, is our training server. Zero heat. Lost newbies always are. Let's start with the Abyss basics. Wise talk. We move. No wall climb. You got jumps. It's fair enough. That's a jump pad. Huh. There's some sort of a... Whoop. I have emotes. There's some sort of a red, or not red, a green light on the wall there. I wonder what that's all about. There's also a blue light there on the left, probably secrets, unless it's just neon signs. It doesn't actually seem to be anything. There's boxes, jump down, down an A. You can't play this game with a stick, I'm noticing, which is interesting. I much prefer to play platformers with sticks, even though this is a platformer where you have to aim and shoot. Attack is right trigger. I don't know why I was pressing right bumper. Okay, hold on a second. I'm immediately gonna go into the options and change what we just set earlier. We're gonna do a, yes, precision mode. That way I can actually aim, move, and shoot at the same damn time. We took damage? I don't know what hit us. That's interesting. Also, A is not jump. You press the left stick up to jump. Again, this is more of like a D-pad control thing, I think. That's what I would prefer. Mud says, I know what I didn't like, but I'm hoping to see what they improved upon in Neon Abyss. Items that can be actively used generally consume crystals. Repair ticket, upon use, consumes crystals, summons a ladder. Okay, so we can use this to, what's the button? X? Use this to summon a ladder, which allows us to get a little bit higher up. But again, like, it's kind of hard to platform with the control stick. You have to press up on the stick very perfectly to climb that ladder, which is not, again, not what I want. I want a D-pad. What says I did laundry too. Mud, did you play a lot of Neon Abyss? Tell me what you thought about Neon Abyss. Maybe it'll ring my own bell. Ring my own bell? By the way, ring the bell, please. Eclipse. Ghost print. Phantom clones that mirror your movement. More keys increase clone count. Release black mist, marking enemies hit wisps, prioritize attacking marked enemies dealing area damage. Let's take the clone gun. So the more keys we have, the more clones we get. Soulforged weapons, the mighty weapons jointly forged by Black Dog and Colossus. Each can be upgraded, hold to vaporize them into shards. Let's also pick up the other gun. Okay, so we summon wisps. I don't know, clone gun seems fun. Let's vaporize weapons that we don't want. That takes a long time to vaporize weapons. Again, whoever invented hold A to like interact with objects in video games needs to not do that. Throw a bomb. We got a chest. It's a broken heart chest though. The last time I did this, it hurt me. Okay. Was that a random chance to have happen? I don't know. Okay, summon the ladder, go up here. break open a chest, get some HP, break open a wall, move on. Eggs can be hatched into cute hatchmons, but not every time, and not every egg, potentially. Mud says I didn't like the eggs. A lot of on-screen bullets and the eggs were distracting. Fair. You passed the test not bad or ready for the abyss. Don't sweat it with Black Dog, death is just a battery swap. As for the secrets, earn your stripes first. Good luck out there. Remap controls in the settings at any time. Any secrets over here? It did kind of like move the screen over a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything. All right, I don't quite remember the eggs. Is our teleport point? You know, I do like the neon aesthetic, but that's just me liking neon aesthetics. And I guess the neon on the wall is just, you know, part of the level, isn't it? There we go. Murder an enemy. How many grenades do we have? 5. All right, I guess that was not worth it. I remember, if I remember correctly, Revita had a secret room mechanic where you had to access the secret rooms while there were still enemies on the screen. I don't remember if that's the case here or not, but I guess I kind of hope that it's not the case, because I would love to be able to actually find any secrets after a combat happens. Okay, HP we don't need. Hopefully it sticks around. What is this? It's a teleport point. What's a combat room? I can do a combat room. Survive and achieve rewards. Okay, you spawned on top of me, but it seemed like I was actually immune to the damage temporarily, which is nice. It also seems like my friend, my ghost friend behind me, does have a little bit of auto aim, because he seems to be aiming pretty well. I don't know why I jumped into that. Okay, why am I, hold on, was that not throw a grenade? Left trigger is also jump. It's not just pressing up. Why is this, hold on, how do you throw a grenade? Oh, RB. I thought it was LB. Ragnarok. Attack throws Frost Axe and switches to Flame Fist. Correct charging can recall the axes. More keys increase the number of axes. I gotta be honest. Any game at this point that's gonna have like time-based mechanics, nah, I'm good. Dealing weapon damage to enemies may summon Cleary, a temporary hatchmon, to aid you in combat. When you take damage, a key may drop. If you enter death's door during battle, summon 3 ghost keys. I would like keys because I have a key gun. Let's take the key gun benefit. Okay. Now there's on the minimap, there's a diamond at the top of this room, but that might just indicate the room that I'm in, but I would expect that to be just the room that's lit up. Maybe that's an indication that there's a teleport point in this room. God of something. I've accidentally stumbled into a boss fight. I keep pressing LB as... Okay, hold on. Emote, well, who the hell cares about emote? Go, okay, no. Hold on. How do we map? How do you... It says you can remap at any time, right? How do I remap? Options. Controls. Joystick dead zone. You gotta have a little bit of a dead zone in there. 0% doesn't make any sense. Display, audio, keyboard, and mouse, gamepad. Yes, I know. Can I not actually change my controls? Oh, here we go, here we go. Emote. Emote RB, please. Now, is throw grenade LB? Yes, thank you. Good, 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 good. I did blow myself up with that grenade, though. Would not recommend. Cool animations for everything. I don't understand what's actually happening because there's a lot of visual, you know, stuff on the screen. That's a heart container. Sure, I will take one additional heart container. I will also move on back to these previous rooms. Because there's a lot of stuff that we missed. I should have teleported. Let's go this way. I wonder if the color of the signs is an indication as to what's in the room. Should also not, if I remember correctly, a lot of if I remember, we should not use our grenades for, yes, can you get off the screen, please? We should not use our grenades for combat because you have to use those in order to actually open up secrets and whatnot. I can also see the bottom of the screen. I think I shot the door, which means that instead of paying, I just got hurt. Neon 2, the re-neonating. Yes. Very neon. When you're in the air, increase your weapon damage, dedicate your heart. Upon use, consume a bomb. Consume a bomb? How many bombs do I have? Grenades? Consume a bomb and crystals to clear bullets within the area and deal damage. Obtain 1 bomb, obtain 5 crystals. Exchange. What did I exchange? Exchange. I'm not sure I understand what exchange is doing. It takes 55 money and I get 50 money out of it. I have no idea. I guess I will take the thing that makes me do more damage in a jump. Sure. I don't know what exchange is doing. God, I hate left stick up to jump when there's a dedicated jump button. Whatever, I'll stick with it. That's the problem with like platformers where A is not jump. When you make the left stick jump or like a trigger jump, at least to me, it doesn't feel as natural. Come on. Someone's got to do some damage to this guy. We get another egg, which will give us a new passive benefit as soon as the egg hatches. Every time you get 5 wisps, a crystal will drop at a crystal container. Sure, it's a free item, I think. Okay, and then can we teleport? No, because there's no teleport point in here. Okay, I guess we gotta go back a couple of rooms. Now we can teleport. Feels like something that should just be a part of the game, like teleport from wherever you want to whatever room you want. Blexmer says, I learned of this game from a different YouTuber who wasn't the persona I was used to with Abe. He was disappointed it didn't grab him. Me or this other dude? Oh, free help. 2 crystals to open a chest. Abe got spoiled by Gungeon. I might have, but also Gungeon's not a platformer, so like a platformer has to feel good for me to want to play it too, you know? This one, I don't know. You want to know what it is, what I don't like about the controls for a game like this? So you don't use the D-pad, right? By default, you use the control stick to move, but they're not using the control stick as a analog control device. They're using it as a digital control device, which is what the D-pad is supposed to be used for. Like if I barely press left, I do a full sprint to the left instead of slowly walking to the left. So why not just have the default move be a D-pad, which is a little bit more, I think, standard for a game like this. That way jumping is specifically hitting the up button, not sometimes accidentally just moving the stick a little bit in the up direction that you weren't anticipating, right? Like, the movement in this game feels bad because they're not actually using the controller appropriately. Consume crystals to store the current purple wisp, which can be released on the next use. Huh? I'm just gonna keep the ladder. I don't understand what that means with wisps. I'm not gonna worry about the wisps. So yeah, it does feel a little fiddly. Feels a slight bit fiddly. I know, so Mud was talking a little earlier about how, man, I don't like having all of the eggs around. It's very visually distracting. Having a duplicate clone of myself following me around is a little distracting. I can't tell where I am standing sometimes. Okay, so I have a couple of keys now, but I still only get one dupe, one clone. Nimbolt fires piercing arrows. Crystal consumption grants empowered arrows. Until the combat ends, the last magazine always fires empowered arrows. Let's see. You know what? It's a level 3 weapon. Ghost gun, look, you've been fine and all, but it is kind of annoying having you behind me. So this requires a key. I will use a key now. We get a free item. Opening a crystal chest will drop a key. Fair enough. Oh, you got spoiled from Gungeon from the teleport anywhere. Yes and no, because that used to not always be the case in Gungeon. You know, that was added in. Jump, please jump. God, control stick movement sucks. Can I change that? Can I make it a D-pad movement system? Hold on, right trigger. Jump down, jump left trigger. No, like they don't even let you change that, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. You know what? I do like this weapon, I think, more than the previous weapon, because this thing has a little bit of auto aim, doesn't it? Well, no, sorry, not auto aim, a little bit more range. That's what I meant to say. I swear. There's a purple ball up on the left. I wonder if that means anything. This is a game where there might be secrets. Who the hell knows? There could be infinity of secrets. Unlock with health? Unlock random? I don't understand why this thing is like randomly giving me payouts. Seems strange. I'm also not sure why this gun had 3 powered shots and now it only has 1 powered shot. It seems strange. What is going on up here? Okay, open the chest. It opened. Unlock the chest. I guess chests have a chance to unlock, but I don't understand why it's a puzzle piece. What is going on? Range weapon attacks occasionally gain an extra projectile. 10 coins to slot. Okay. I earned some of my money back. We got one more play. I don't know why there's lights on top of this thing. I don't think I'm winning. I think I'm just, you know, they're keeping me invested in the game. Use your ability, which charged it more, I think. Does the ability use crystals? I guess it does. It said most abilities use crystals, didn't it? I'll play this. I don't care. I got all damn day, dude. It blew up. It's okay. I don't know what we got out of that, but it blew up. So you only get the empowered shots for one room. Is that how that works? That seems a little underwhelming. Okay, we can teleport around a little bit more. Though now I have 2 empowered shots. Although I used one earlier in the clip. This weapon seems strange and slightly buggy. I don't know. Sure, I'll do it. 15 coins. I'll open a chest. It gave me my money back. Abe frantically re-rolling 3 1-coin payouts. It's gotta be time, this machine's hot. I'll take what I can get, man. Level 1 weapon, a heart. Gain an orbital that can block damage. When you take damage, it automatically attacks enemies. Consumes crystals and coins to drop a heart. Value. A coin, and then a friend exchange, which I don't understand at all. I think I'll just ignore that shop, at least for now. The God of Emojis. Was this not a boss in the first game? I feel like it was. So the bosses, do they get like alternate attacks or forms or something? Because that happened on the last boss too, where it like spun a wheel. I'm not exactly certain why did you shoot up left? I don't exactly know why that happened. Okay, look, it said X. I thought maybe I would press X and something would happen. That's not the case. Consuming bombs may sometimes drop an egg. Well, I think we're done with this floor. I'm just gonna move on. No, I'm gonna go buy the health and then move on. Friend exchange or slave trade? I assume that the people in the egg like being in the egg and like being my friends. They want to stay on my good side. Bloop. Bloop. Probably can't. Excuse me, you probably can't hear that very well. This is a blessing room. Consuming crystals and attacking crystal objects may sometimes drop coins. Sure. I'll take what I can get. This is a teddy bear with a propeller hat on. Oh my God, you jumped so far. Pinky, a cheeky baby hatchmon. It's like a pinky demon? Might as well see what's in there. We're not gonna ask him. Of course not. We're just gonna assume that we know best. I don't know why the floor exploded a couple of times there. Like the bricks did break, but I wasn't doing anything to make the bricks break. I also feel like I'm not super mobile, which is weird to say, but some of the attacks that come in, it's like, well, I guess it's gonna hit me. Trade keys for a crystal. Wow, that was completely worthless. Can I break you? I can. 2 crystals for 1 payout. Would not recommend. Whatever, I'll go this way, I don't care. Gotta save my keys. I mean, I do have many bombs, so let's just pop these bad boys open. There we go. I wonder if there's a reason to break all of those. See, why do I have 4 empowered shots right now? I guess I did just spend a lot of crystals before reloading last time. Doesn't seem like a good passive for the weapon to have. But I guess, oh, you know what it is? I've just realized, I've just remembered. It's for the entire room you get the buff. That's why it seems like it's a little inconsistent. I was forgetting that important fact, which is when you spend crystals, it's for the entire room. You get the buff on the empowerment. So for instance, if I create a ladder that spends some crystals, as a result, now I have multiple empowered shots for this room. Did I jump on your head and avoid damage? That might have actually been what happened. We had a gun. Charge to absorb wisps and emit evil lasers. More wisps absorbed increase the laser count. I don't quite get it. Like, I don't know what a wisp is, basically. That's something I've noticed so far about this game, which is that there's a lot of mechanics where it just kind of expects you to understand it. What the hell's a wisp? Like, I have a wisp orbiting me. Where did that come from? Awakening a Hatchmon may give you crystals as a crystal container. Dealing weapon damage to enemies may spawn wisps. I guess that's how you get the wisps. Sure, give me crystals. I'll take crystals. I'll take more crystals. Like, do I have a passive that's allowing me to get wisps? I don't remember. Because there's a lot of mechanics at play. The God of Stocks. Why is it not God of Stonks? I see, there's bullets coming out of the walls. I can't see myself when you do that. Void power. Okay, so maybe it's like just an elemental thing? Though I don't know what a void is. When you don't have enough crystal, you can convert eggs into crystals and drop them. Adds a crystal container. We've been adding a lot of crystal containers to this run so far. I'm not gonna go to the shop. I should go to the shop. Can I teleport to the shop? I have to go 2 rooms to the right to teleport to the shop. Like, Gungeon got it right, you know? When they added in the extra teleports to the game so you could go to every important room, like, add a teleport to the boss fight. It's all you gotta do. Every 9th attack triggers a random empowered attack. Crystal consumption grants bonus empowered attacks until combat ends. Similar to what we have. Increases your movement speed, double tap to perform a slide. Lose a heart container to grant shields. Sure, grab crystals, grab a key. I literally do not know what exchange means. I lose 5 cents. I'm not sure I understand. Maybe it's like if you get a benefit when you pick up coins, you can use this to farm coins? I don't know. Is Abe going full Digimon? Thankfully, no. How you doing, Tom? What's going on? Welcome to video games. I think we're ready to go. Captain, welcome. Can I recommend my demo about cats? I got a full day of demos planned. Cats, is it Stray? I still haven't played Stray. Tom says I was summoned by Mon. There. Tom, you are a Pokemon master. Okay, so why can't I throw the grenade straight up? That's something that I remember from Neon Abyss 1. Like, aiming the grenade seemed very finicky because it doesn't actually follow the physics of your aimer. Give me 1 coin, so it's random chest. Arcatraz says, why does this game feel a little TikTok generation for me? Honestly, it's probably just because it is very visually noisy. There's a lot going on. Not that visual noise is a bad thing, because you do want the game to feel alive, but it's very neon. I can't open this. Do I grenade it? Yes, you grenade it, but I couldn't grenade it because the grenade was hitting the ceiling. Weird. I don't know why I tried to jump into you. I guess I just thought I had more movement than I did. Hold on, I gotta get this egg. I have so many eggs. Is there a reason to have this many eggs? So you can gamble to open the door, but instead I just used one of my many grenades. Probably wasn't worth it. 3 crystals opens this door, and then we lose the empowerment because we're in a different room, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we still have the empowerment for this room, which is interesting. I'm not certain I understand why, because this is a different room. Eggs are expensive, stock up. Get a protective barrier and 1 heart and 1 shield when entering the boss room. See, I still have 4. Now I have 7 empowerments, but I keep leaving the room, so I don't understand why it's staying around. Attacks sometimes fire a stone seed, which sprouts into a temporary platform when hitting a wall. I think I'm okay. Exchange. I don't know why I keep exchanging my money. It honestly just seems like I'm paying you 5 cents for nothing. And if that's the case, you have a great business model. I don't understand what's happening, and as a result, I keep giving you my money. Blue or pink? I don't know. Let's go up. Well, this just seems like a terrible room. Like, you have a 50-50 chance of getting something. Okay, fair. I guess I chose poorly. Perhaps it's the pink color of the number 4 on the screen at the beginning of this room. I don't know. Now we're back down to only 1 weapon charge. Hold on, can I blow this up? Nope. Please platform better. My bullets go through walls, except on the edge of the screen, which is annoying when I'm trying to fire, like, down through a ladder. All right, there's a lot of stuff up there. Let's blow it all up. You know what? It's like it didn't even pay for itself. You know, at least all of the enemy attacks are the same color. They're all orange. Even though I am dumb, and I can never remember that. All right, I don't know what this... So our wisps combined, I don't know what this wisp does, because it went by too quickly. Something about giving us a golden wisp. I mean, I'll blow this up. I'll keep blowing them up, I don't care. Blow them all up! You jumped on my head. I'm gonna use my, I created a ladder just for an empowerment here. Those rockets do have a large explosion radius, larger than I would have thought. Okay, I know there's a chest here, but we're not done with the combat game. Oh my god, please climb the damn ladder. A melee weapon. Attacks launch yin and yang swords that mark the targets. More eggs increases the number of swords launched. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's take a new weapon. I don't know what this thing does, but we have it. Why does it show that? Oh, there's an egg in this room. It's right here. I mean, more egg is more sword, right? Actually, it seemed like it did a pretty good amount of damage. Sacrifice health for money or money for health? I don't know. I didn't actually seem to sacrifice anything for anything. I guess let's do the boss fight. It is time. Gamble to get in, gamble to get anything from the room, gamble to leave soon. It's all gambling. God of Pachinko. I fell into a hole. I assume that hurt me. These swords also... Oh, I hate the idea of having to do... not precision platforming necessarily, but any sort of precision platforming with these controls. All right, I don't know what I was doing. I just attacked the boss and then he died. As is the case for these games, I just hit the button, he died. Normal level 5. Hacker level 5. Hack of the Matrix, boys. Oh my god, oh my fucking... Go up. God, these controls suck. I appreciate that the game has its own, like, unique visual style, but I find these controls obnoxious as hell. I just want to use D-pad, please. I want D-pad and a dedicated jump button. Though it's hard to program that, or hard to find a good layout for that when you have a twin stick shooter game. Because if you have your thumb on the second stick for your aiming, it's hard to have like the face buttons be the jump buttons. Charge to absorb Hatchimons, generating tails and enhancing weapon damage based on the number absorbed. I mean, can I get my dudes back? Yes. Okay. You know, I'm gonna say no. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna fiddle with that right now. Hackers are famously proficient with swords. Well, katana specifically, says Dig Dag Doggity. I think you're onto something. Poor guy, he couldn't even get to me. Okay, crystals are doing nothing. I have things that I could bomb if I really want to, which we're running a little low on bombs. I'll probably hold off on that for a bit. Hey, look, stuff to blow up. Why is this place so, like, irradiated? How come I'm down to 1 HP? What happened? All right, we should really go to a shop, I think. I don't know how I took so much damage. How did I take so much damage? I have armor. Well, I guess if we picked up the armor on this room. Did the enemies just hit for like a full heart of damage down here? I wouldn't put it past them. We gotta find a damn shop. Maybe it was the last boss. Probably the last boss. Shadow Money Wizard Gang, rise up. Well, that's the boss. But I would like a shop. Okay, are we good? Are we done with the room? I think we might be. So that was a wisp chest. Again, I still don't know what the wisps do. They don't seem to come back. Like, they don't come back after a couple of rooms or anything like that. They're a one-time use only thing. The bomb's explosion can open all chests. Don't worry, the crystal chest won't turn into a spiked chest. That can happen? Dude, the trial room, dude. I gotta go find the shop. Did I take a lot of damage in the trial room? Maybe I took a lot of damage in the trial room. What was our health in that trial room? I don't remember. Okay, I don't know why I can't kill you. Jump here, jump here, jump here. I think you're a trap. Are you a trap? Is that how this works? You're a trap. Gotcha. Oh. I saw the flickering thing. I thought that was an enemy. It's actually just my cursor. HP! We will live for one more room. Okay, well, to be fair, I was attacking through a wall. It makes sense that you could attack me through the wall as well. God, I hate that these things have like an AoE explosion. I don't notice that it's an AoE explosion, at least not initially. Unlocking no longer consumes keys, but only works on the current floor. Sure. Oh my god, just jump. Thank you. All right, we get a machine. I will play the machine. I do wish playing the machine was a little faster too. Okay, so it's a golden key, not necessarily a rainbow key. We got money. Ugh. Don't know what the lights are on top of the machine. Is it like if you don't get a payout within that time, it blows up? It blew up anyways. Thank you. I appreciate losing all of my health. That's exactly what I wanted. God, jump, please. Get more egg. I will pay to open the shop. Crystal cost of magic artifacts is reduced by 1. I mean, I can afford freaking everything. Upon use, consumes crystals to immediately hatch an egg. That seems good. Like, it uses 2, we hatch an egg. It uses 2, we hatch an egg. We get crystals. There we go. That's how you get all the damn eggs hatched. You just need equipment. Okay, well, I'm not gonna give you my money, because giving you my money doesn't seem to actually do anything. All right, we are, well, actually, if there are so many crystals left behind, why wouldn't we go pick them up and hatch more of these mother truckers? Why did that regenerate? I don't need the money, so I'm not gonna play it, because it's gonna hurt me. But why did it regenerate? That was weird. Disposable welcome. How are you doing today? Okay, there's a crystal somewhere here. I'm understanding now too. The crystals, they have a gray indicator inside of them. That's how many it takes to use your current active item. That's what that symbol means. Because I was curious about that. That time it didn't do anything, but that's to be expected, let's be honest. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. For every 5 crystals obtained, an egg will drop. Damn it, we should have taken this earlier. Congratulations, you have completed the demo in default mode. You will receive a limited outfit of Elise as a special reward in the release version. Time attack mode includes more levels and content, allowing you to continue the challenge. Thank you once again. Oh, not even a demo boss, it's just the demo boss floor. Okay, I mean, I get it. I like the art style. You know, I really do like the neon aesthetic here. Not so much the characters, they're a little flat. But like the world itself is nice. Although the world itself is also pretty flat. Like there's not a lot of 3D perspective because it's like perfectly straight on camera. But like the combat and the movement just doesn't jive with me. I don't know what to say about it. I had the same kind of problems with Revita, similar problems anyways. Something about the twin stick shooter being a platformer at the same time. I haven't found one yet that actually handles the controls very well. And this game in particular, I really don't like the controls. I don't like that I can't use the D-pad for movement and I have to use the control stick. But the control stick doesn't take advantage of the analog stick. It's using an analog control input and translating it into digital controls, which, then why are you using the control stick? I don't like that up jumps. I could probably turn that off. I haven't, but I probably could. You do have a dedicated jump, so I don't see the need to have the up be a jump as well. And the combat, I'm not certain I fully even understand myself why I'm not jiving with the combat. It might just be that it is on the side. Like, if instead of it top down, it's a side view platformer, but It could also just be that things get very noisy in the game because you've got the eggs, you've got the creatures, they're off doing their own thing, you've got the enemies, you have just a lot of particle effects happening. It's neon, so it's all very bright and kind of hard to see. It might just be that it's not clear enough. But yeah, like similarly to Neon Abyss 1, there's elements of this that I like, but also elements that I don't like. It'll be interesting to see how this game continues its development because it is still in a demo form. But I don't know, you know, I'm spoiled. That's the thing. I'm hard to please when it comes to games like these. Roguelike, bullet hells, platformers, to be something that impresses me, to be a game that makes me want to play it more, you really have to have a certain element that those other games are lacking. And I don't really see that out of Neon Abyss. In any case, that is Neon Abyss 2.